6 by 12s. So these pieces that are facing, that piece that's facing me right now is 12 feet long. And in order to make a 12 by 12 box, those cross members need to be 11 feet 9 inches. I also got it squared up, which is very important for your floor. Because if you don't have a square floor, then none of your measurements are going to work out very well. And everybody on YouTube says, make sure your diagonals are the same distance. And what they really mean is use the Pythagorean theorem. So you take this big box, and you make two triangles out of it. You just draw an imaginary line from there to there. And since it's a 12 by 12 box, you do 12 squared plus 12 squared equals some unknown number squared. So you take 144 squared plus 144 squared, and you take the square root of that, and you get the diagonal measurement that you're supposed to have. And for this one, it turns out to be 203 inches and about 3/4 of an inch. And I got roughly that, so I'm happy. So now I'm gonna, these are connected here, got those screwed in, and I've got this tacked in place. Well, not tacked, we're not welding, but it's held in place by some screws to the 4x4s. So now I'm going to be using these handy little things that I drew. Those are my 16-inch on center markings. So I'm just going to center up this board with that mark and screw it in. So do that with all these boards, and I should have a subfloor. I think that's about it for now, so I'm just going to go screw those in, then I'll start putting plywood on top. Now I've got the floor all braced, so I had the joist running lengthwise that way, but if you just kind of leave it like that, and these are 16 inches on center, so with this 3/4 inch plywood that I'm using, I've been told it will be a little squishy. So to add extra support for the plywood, I put those braces in, and so those are every 3 feet. So there's 4 boxes go running down the length. And remember, when you cut these, this one is going to be 3/4 of an inch shorter than all of these middle ones. Pro tip. Anyways, I screwed all those in, so now I'm going to put the plywood on. And something I didn't mention was these joist hangers that I hadn't put in before, but I was told was a very good idea. So install joist hangers to hang your joists, floor joists, ceiling joists, whatever. And notice that these are staggered so that you can screw the blocks in on each side. So now I'm going to put this plywood on. I have 5 sheets to cover this 12 by 12 shed, and I'll have half of a sheet left over, so a 4x4 piece of plywood left, if my calculations are correct. And after I've got everything, before I put down the first piece of plywood, I'm going to make sure that the floor is square, and when it's square,